What's up, everybody? We got a brand new tier list for the month of April, and this just in: Napoleon is the best character in the game. Everyone else is trash. No one deserves to be in the S tier except for Napoleon. If you don't like it, too bad. April Fools, everybody. It's the 1st of April, so I thought I had to play this prank. Steelers fan, this is just for you. Let's go take a look at the actual tier list. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's Conger Live, and we're back. This is the real tier list. We're going to go through some of the notes I got here about why we've made these changes. I want to first off thank everybody from Exquisite who was helping me out with their opinions. Also, Turtle Cobra Kai, thank you guys so much. And even the Purple Dragons have all been very, very helpful. For those of you who gave me input, so thank you guys so very, very much. This is like a baby. It takes a village. All right, I can't do this on my own, so I really appreciate the input, especially from all you whales and megalodons out there, and even all you other players that just happen to have some of these characters or get to use them, because a lot of people don't get access to all the characters, and so it's good to get feedback from everybody about what's going on. So in the S tier, the best characters in the game right now as it stands are, of course, April, Zorax, Splinter, Shredder, and Donatello. Now this might actually be the best 5-man squad there is. So if you have these 5 and they're all leveled up at 4-star or greater, put them in your squad. Now the A tier are basically your alternates. If you don't have those top 5, or maybe you want to put a tank in there, Toka is going to be the best tank in my opinion. We're going to talk a little bit about why that is compared to some of the other tanks. But Leo, Casey, Mondo, all great subs for Zorax or Shredder if you don't have access to those guys. Leo's probably the best option of those, and then Casey, and then Mondo in that order. I didn't organize them on the tier list that way on purpose, but that's what happened. So some people still seem surprised about Mondo, and maybe he'll get dropped down next month, but he's still an amazing damage dealer, and he's got that stun. So excellent toon there. Most everybody raves how great he is. Now Toka might also actually deserve to be in the B tier with some of the other tanks, but I feel that as a tank option, the tank that does the job of being a tank the best is Toka, which is why he's still in the A tier. Also, he seems to be one of the most easily accessible. You can get him at 3 stars. Rocksteady's great, but not as good as Toka, so that's why he stays in the B tier. Ray, same thing, not quite as good as Toka, so he stays in the B tier. Trag potentially could earn a spot in the A tier. Had many people say Trag is a high B, low A, so it was really hard to decide where to put him. A lot of us are going to get Trag at 4 stars at the end of the season for free-to-play players. You get him at tier 100, so I'm really looking forward to see how more people feel about him once we get more use out of him instead of those players that just have him from the top tier players. Trag may just end up taking over Toka's spot in that A tier list. And then Frosty, the reason why the Mighty have fallen in this sense is that even though he is fairly tanky, it seems like his targeting is still just a little off. So that makes him seem unreliable. Also, personally, even though Frosty can be somewhat annoying to face against, he does not feel as annoying as Toka when it comes to a tank. But tanks, basically, when you're way up top, are just less important as damage dealers and supports, which is why the tanks just don't quite make it. Although, the 2 newest characters, Metalhead and Chrome Dome, and even Samurai Leonardo, all have a tank tag, and they're like pushing the limits. They could potentially work their way up into those top tiers. I think Samurai Leo just falls in B solid, maybe even not quite a B. But all the feedback I'm getting about Metalhead is that he's great. He might even push himself into the A tier after we get some more data and usage out of him. And then Chrome Dome is not on this list yet because we just got him. Many people don't have him yet, but I am hearing good things about him. So Chrome Dome could fall into B, maybe even in the A tier next month. We'll see. A couple other guys on this B tier, because these are kind of your other alternates or toons that are fun to use or could still work in your team. Dreg, the reason why he's moved up is because his viability in Channel 6. The thing is, you need to invest a lot into him to really make sure that he works. So that's kind of why we feel about that. Moving down into the lower half of this, Irma and Renette and Raph have all dropped. Irma and Renette are still kind of a couple of toons that maybe you could work into your squad. They still do a decent job at what they do, just maybe not good enough. Raph, I'm sorry, you're my favorite turtle from back in the day, but you just don't do what we need you to do compared to others in his class being a tank and a brawler. There's so many better brawlers and so many better tanks. Like Raph is just no good, really. Like I almost wanted to move him down to the D tier. I mean, he does survive a long time, but he doesn't do like anything for damage. So sorry about that. That's about that. Everything else seems to be unchanged for the most part. Some of the other characters down in the D tier list may have some viability in certain team squads or alignments, but it doesn't really seem to add up when there's just better options available out there. So this is what we've come up with all the feedback. Now, not everybody agrees with every single placement of every character on here, but overall, this seemed to be the most accurate representation of where we're at in the meta right now. If you have a difference of opinion, let me know. Leave a comment down below. I want everyone's feedback so that way we can get more and more accurate with these tier lists as we move forward in this game, because every month I'm going to be updating this. So thank you guys for checking this out. I'll link the image from the Discord. I'm going to upload it into the description. And don't forget to ninja kick that like button. Subscribe if you don't already for more TMNT Mutant Madness content. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.